Welcome back, everybody. WSAV is, of course, on your side, and with parts of our region still struggling to recover from the impacts of Tropical Storm Debby, News 3 teaming up with our radio partners at iHeart Media for a day-long relief drive tomorrow. That's at a pair of Parker's Kitchen locations in Savannah and Beaufort. Joining me now are just some of the representatives of the organizations that our relief effort will benefit, along with some of the gentlemen very key in all of this here. Of course, we've got David Hart, our general manager and CEO, whatever you are now. You're my boss. That's all I know, so I got to stick with that. Along with Greg Parker, who is, of course, the founder and CEO of Parker's Kitchen. And we also have Kimberly Waller, the president and CEO of the United Way of the Coastal Empire, and Dale Douthit, the president and CEO of the United Way of the Low Country. I had to look it up to make sure. Too many people for me in front of me. So, David, tell us a little bit about the effort, would you?
All right, so last week we saw just the terrible impact that Debby had on our area, both the Low Country and here in the Coastal Empire. We decided to rally the community, so that's what we'll be doing tomorrow. So we'll be out live from 9 a.m. until 6:30 p.m. at the Parkers on Duran here in Savannah, and also at the Parkers up on Trask Express Parkway in Beaufort. Thank you, Greg.
Across from the Naval Air Station.
Yeah, right across from there. We'll be collecting folks' cash and check donations to the relief effort. And Greg has been generous enough. Every dollar that's donated on site tomorrow will be matched with 25 cents per dollar. So it's a great effort. We ask people to come on out. We've seen over the past week the impact this storm's had on our neighbors, and this is all about helping them.
Yeah, I mean, Greg, you're local. You have stores all over the area, but you're from here and know what this means for so many people in our area.
Yeah, and you know, we believe in giving back to the communities where we do business. It's part of the DNA of Parker's. We've given away over $30 million in the last 8 years. And when something like this happens to our customers, we want to be there for them during the good times and in the challenging times. So we feel like we need to step up and do the right thing. And you know what I say, for every $100, we're going to give 25.
Greg thinks big when he's out here. He thinks big, which is good. For every $1,000, we can keep going from there. So, and that's what we're hoping for. Kimberly, I mean, you guys, Coastal Empire, this is a big area. We're talking about 4 counties now, aren't we?
4 counties, yes, sir. And you know, our mission is to mobilize the caring power of our community, and we have such amazing community partners. Mr. Parker, David, it has just been such a great partnership. I'm so looking forward to tomorrow and just raising awareness. And every dollar that comes to the United Way of the Coastal Empire goes to community residents who have been impacted by Tropical Storm Debby and the related flooding events. We need to be there for our community, and we are being there for our community. So thank you. Thank you.
And of course, Dale, I've got a soft spot for the Low Country, of course, in my version. I'll be out there in Beaufort with you tomorrow. So this is about families, and Kimberly talked about it a little bit too, the families that we're going to try to help with this.
It is about families, and you know, it's not just the immediate floodwaters, it's the long-term effects that we're going to have to mitigate with these families, because most of these families are living right on the edge of success and failure. And so whether they have an insurance policy, they may not be able to pay their deductible, right? They may not be able to pay storage for their furniture while their houses are getting repaired. So these funds are so critical for the success of these families in recovery.
Yeah, and Kimberly, I mean, we've seen that over in Richmond Hill in this entire area.
Yes.
I mean, what's your takeaway when you've dealt with so many of these people who are going through this, what they're going to need in this next couple months?
Yeah, we've been really working very closely with our county partners to get a strong feel for what those needs are. Our goal is to be as flexible as we possibly can to meet the needs of families that are experiencing these impacts. Those are things like Dale had mentioned, insurance deductibles, it's housing repairs, it's transportation costs, it's storage for furniture and other goods, it's basic needs, it's food and utility support and access to safe and stable housing. So we are there for that.
Absolutely. Well, here's what you need to know out there. Our Debby Relief Drive goes from 9 o'clock in the morning until 6:30 in the evening tomorrow at both Parker's Kitchen's locations at 21 East Duran Avenue in Savannah, and the Parker's Kitchen located at 3462 Trask Parkway in Beaufort. And again, Parker's will match 25 cents for every dollar collected at each location on Thursday. We've got all the information you need to know on our website for those 3 funds online right now at WSAV.com, Rapid Response. You know, we're talking about all this here, and I'm standing next to what looks to be a very large check, which I like to see, $15,000, David.
Yes, Andrew, our company, Nextar, which owns WSAV TV, we have a foundation, and every year we give millions of dollars to different charities across the country. When our corporate leaders learned about this effort, They let me know that they'd be donating $15,000, so it's a wonderful start. So the United Way of Low Country, the United Way of Coastal Empire, and the American Red Cross will each get $5,000 from this donation. So we're very proud to get this started. And Greg, again, thank you so much for your partnership.
Well, I want to thank you. I'm so proud of WSAV and what y'all are doing, setting up for our community, putting this donation drive together. That's my hat's off to you. Thank you.
Appreciate that.
Well, we appreciate to know, and for all of your help and everything you're doing. We're going to be out there tomorrow helping as much as we can, helping the people that need it so much.
Yeah.
This is the beginning of a hopefully very large donation.
Yeah, come bring a lot of money, so we'll have to give a lot.
I love it. I love it so much. Thank you so much to everybody here, and please come out Beaufort or on Easter End Avenue tomorrow. We'll be there all day long. You'll see some of WSAV personalities, some of these folks here, and we're going to get a lot of money for a lot of folks in need.